going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, y'all? We back with another one. I ain't trying to waste y'all time and whatnot. So I know y'all want to jump right into it, yo. So let's go ahead and do that, fam. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Y'all already know, fam. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Check, we was forged out of struggle. Yeah, hey, check. We was forged out of struggle, hearts made pure but dormant. In the midst of morning, it's alarming, smile still forming. So I just got some grills, the same build as George Foreman's. We don't operate, it's alarming, smile still forming. So I just got some grills, the same build as George Foreman's.
Damn, man. So I just copped some grills, same built as George Foreman. Ah, shit. I like that bar, man. I just got me some freaking. I just copped me some grills, the same built as George Foreman. He's talking about George Foreman in two different ways. He's talking about the George Foreman grill, and he's talking about the George Foreman fucking person, because George Foreman is built. He's a big, stocky dude and whatnot. And the grills, George Foreman. That's his bars. I like that. All right.
The morning, it's alarming, smile still forming. So I just got some grills, the same build as George Foreman's. We don't operate the same, we can't cooperate. I'm not the foreman, I supervise myself. Shit, if I lose that type of pride, I euthanize myself. Rather die a human death than to live inhumanely. It's death on the tongue and euthanize myself. Rather die a human death than to live inhumanely.
It said, rather die a human death. This guy is technical. I love him, but I hate him at the same time and shit, because like he's the type of motherfucker. Like every time you rewind and shit, you pick up something new, and you will be stuck rewinding for like 15 to 20 minutes and shit, yo. I'm scared.
Shit, if I lose that type of pride, I euthanize myself. Rather die a human death than to live inhumanely. It's death on the tongue and the word of man. It's life in the word of God. What you think sustain me? What's to come is approaching. The first step was us taking a step. One is approaching. Skip the breakfast, make a meal, and eat lunch with consultants. I overcame enough to be overcome with emotions.
I overcame enough to overcome with emotion, be overcome with
emotions. Make a meal and eat lunch with consultants. I overcame enough to be overcome with emotions. Beautiful blue.
I overcame to be overcome with emotion. Overcame to be. What's up with that line?
Consultants. I was us taking a step. One is approaching. Skip the breakfast, make a meal, and eat lunch with consultants.
Man. Hold up, man. Hold up, guys. I need to see this shit. I hate it. I overcame enough to overcome with emotion. Damn. Man, I'm thinking a lot of things in my mind that's not PG related and whatnot. So
was us taking a step. One is approaching. Skip the breakfast, make a meal, and eat lunch with consultants. I overcame enough to be overcome with emotions. Beautiful blue hue painted across my face, dry while it shed. Cause for 18 years I kept it idle in the shed. In a world where identity is lack, masculinity is trapped, and opinions are legitimate as facts. The black experience is doing myriad of vindication. My black experience ain't the same as BET would make it. Revolution won't be televised, it won't reach syndication. How we rise will surely prophesize. There's no mere inclination. For the information, I fortified my own foundation. I built it off of more ground, made it sound. Should I let that shit crescendo or make it soundproof? Close the booth and put it to use as a fire instrumental. Smoking out the window if you want some contact.
Smoking out the window if you want some contact.
To use as a fire instrumental. Smoking out the window if you want some contact. Let's get the innuendo if we talking contracts. I'm an immortal soul in search of mortal combat. Me versus a verse, you gotta stop and say rewind that. It's our soul in search of mortal combat.
He said me versus a verse, you gotta say rewind.
Let's get the innuendo if we talking contracts. I'm an immortal soul in search of mortal combat.
I'm in a mortal soul searching for mortal combat. I'm immortal. Hold on.
Innuendo if we talking contracts. I'm an immortal soul.
I am an immortal soul searching for mortal combat. He's like, yo, I'm immortal. The way I'm spitting bars right now, my bars are gonna be immortal, bro. They gonna live to the test, to the end of times and shit. And my search is for mortal combat, bro. It's like, yo, I want to freaking battle with mortals and shit with these bars here.
Search contact. Let's get the innuendo if we talking contracts. I'm in the mortal soul and search of mortal combat. Me versus a verse, you gotta stop and say.
He said me versus a verse. Me versus a you gotta stop and say rewind that. Like I said, man, that's why I told you with this dude right here, yo. It's one listen, you're not gonna get what he's fucking aiming at. Cause like the level of bars that he have and shit, you know what I mean? You gonna think you got it, but you just got one layer of the bar and shit. You know what I mean? You could look at that shit backwards and get something different. You know what I mean? You could freaking see the way that he's pronouncing the words and whatnot and be like, hold up, man, hold up. He meant this and he meant that too. Those are two different words, but the way that he pronounced it, it sounds like the same shit. You know what I mean? So the way that he comes out with his bars and whatnot, that's why I said that this guy is like really freaking technical, bro. The one,
I'm in the mortal soul and search of mortal combat. Me versus a verse, you gotta stop and say rewind that. It's hard to find that, but let me find out. Ride a bullet pointed bow and bow out. Hand the cannon off to Nick Cannon and tell him wild out. Everything.
Hand the cannon to Nick Cannon and tell him a wild out. I like that. Clever. Bars.
Bullet pointed bow and bow out.
Hand the cannon to Nick Cannon and tell him wild out. That's just wordplay. That's just fucking wordplay right there. Beautiful.
Ride a bullet pointed bow and bow out.
Hand the cannon to Nick Cannon and tell him wild out.
Everything I write is canon to the story I'm about. Young
I can tell you
guy.
about them nights I used to sleep in public bathrooms. I wrote this verse in my jacuzzi with a sky view.
I love that shit. You see how he said he put the then and now? I could tell you about the nights I used to sleep in public bathrooms. You know what I mean?
To sleep in public bathrooms. I wrote this.
Or how I wrote this verse in a jacuzzi with sky view. So he's just telling you guys where he been, and now he's telling you where he's at now. You know what I mean? So he's basically saying with hard work, yo, this is how this could happen to you too, my G. Let's go.
I'm about young
I can tell you
guy.
about them nights I used to sleep in public
bathrooms.
bathrooms. I wrote this verse in my jacuzzi with a sky view. Looking down at the city just to remind you what God do. If you hate it, I forgive you. Light was never meant to blind you. Who gon' bring the
Life was never meant to blind. What do you mean by that, my friend?
blind you what God do? If you hate it, I forgive you. Light was never meant to blind you. Who gon' bring the vibe through that Colombia? See, yo no lo hago.
Oh, man, yo, every time I knew he was
Never meant to blind you. Who gon' bring the vibe through that Colombia? See, yo no lo hago. Sometimes I wonder what would life be like if hip hop never saved me, or if the struggle didn't raise me. These niggas.
Yo, hip hop never saved me, and if the struggle, whatever.
Sometimes I wonder what would life be like if hip hop never saved me, or if the struggle didn't.
If hip hop never saved me, and if the struggle has didn't ever shit. If the struggle didn't raise me, there's two things that he's talking about, man. Hip hop saving me, and the struggle didn't save him. He's saying basically like you have to have the struggle first. The struggle meaning like, okay, like I always say, like, yo, if you made it from the ground up and shit, you respect the struggle a little bit more. You know what I mean? And that's what he's trying to talk about. He's like, yo, he's struggled and shit. So him being on top, he understands that plight. You know what I mean? He knew all the steps that he had to take to get to the level he's at now. And he probably know the freaking ways to stay up there. You know what I mean? And if he still, and if he falls down and whatnot, he understands how he got there. So he understands like, okay, boom, at the end of the day, I freaking, so he's basically saying at the end of the day, yo, hip hop basically saved him, but he wouldn't be in a realm of freaking hip hop if it wasn't for the struggle that he been through. That gave him that freaking eye of the tiger. You know what I mean? You know, Frosted Flake, Eye of the Tiger, freaking Tony the Tiger. You know what I mean? The Eye of the Tiger, or fucking, you know, Rocky Bambaya, Rocky. My favorite Rocky is Rocky 4, by the way. Check it out, man. Great movie. With that song Eye of the Tiger and shit, yo, you had to go through the struggle to appreciate the plight up. You know what I mean? If you've just been a millionaire all your life and shit, you know what I mean? You're not gonna understand what the struggle is really about. You might talk about it, but you might not be about it. You know what I mean? I think that's the point that he's trying to address in that bar. And I like it. Bars. Let's go.
Sometimes I wonder what would life be like if hip hop never saved me, or if the struggle didn't raise me. These niggas never been as broke as me. I like that. I can't fuck with bitches that complain. I'm never.
He said these niggas never see. That's what I mean. These niggas never been as broke as me. I like that.
Niggas never been as broke as me.
I like that.
I can't fuck with bitches that complain. I'll never wife that. I'm at the front.
I like that. I can't do it either. I can't fuck with bitches that complain. That's a no right there. That's a no, man. That's a no.
I like that. I can't fuck with bitches that complain. I'll never wife that. I'm at the front lines on any turf to bring the fight back. Represent bitches that complain. I'll never wife that. I'm at the front lines on any turf to bring the fight back. Representing for everybody who ain't left the cul-de-sac. Thinking bigger for my. Have to bring the fight back, representing for everybody who ain't left the cul-de-sac. Thinking bigger for my niggas, cause the village on my back. No fuimos de Colombia sin un peso y sin mirar.
Yo, when he says that shit, rapping for everybody that hasn't left the cul-de-sac and shit. You know how like in a cul-de-sac, it's like when you go in is. You there is no going in, you know what I mean? You go in and out, you know what I mean? One way in, one way out, you know what I mean? So, and you keep on going in circular motions and whatnot. He's saying like, I feel like he's saying like, yo, I'm rapping for everybody that's trying to find a way out the cul-de-sac and shit, meaning like that circular freaking ring and shit, you know what I mean? I might be wrong, but that boy hit me nice. I like that.
Thinking bigger for my niggas, cause the village on my back. No fuimos de Colombia sin un peso y sin mirar atrás. El resto es el pasado y yo no quiero regresar. Solo quiero progresar, nivelar, alcanzarlo más allá.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm like, yo, that's great that you gave us the words in that language and whatnot, but I don't understand this.
Yo no quiero regresar, solo quiero progresar, nivelar, alcanzarlo más allá, porque donde.
But I like the fact that he's able to switch language. That's the skill. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people will do that shit.
Quiero regresar, solo quiero progresar, nivelar, alcanzarlo más allá, porque donde vengo muchos no salen de la ciudad. Nadie sabe el dolor que uno siente de verdad.
And he's on cue and he's on beat as well, you know what I mean? Not a lot of motherfuckers will do that shit.
Vengo muchos no salen de la ciudad. Nadie sabe el dolor que uno siente de verdad. A veces tienes que perdonarte a ti mismo. Before we reached the top, we was dropping bombs from the 5th floor.
Yo, before we hit Richard Top, we was dropping bombs from the 5th floor. It's probably like where they used to spit, or where they used to hit spit bars and shit. Maybe that from the 5th floor at some building and shit. You know what I mean? Or some studio and shit. You know what I mean? Let's motherfucking go, fam.
Te tienes que perdonarte a ti mismo. Before we reached the top, we was dropping bombs from the 5th floor. Lighting up the disco with my blood tribe. Can shit ain't what it's hitting for, cause we outside. Turn it up, it's the bridge. Time to get this shit together like the eclipse on November 6th when I made it through the veil. I was born to grip mics and suffocate. Rappers back to hell, make their lungs pop. Every time we drop, the fans hyperventilating. Why these niggas fail to keep up? Talking in codes just like a beeper. The smooth grip.
He said talking in code just like a beeper. I like that bars right there, man.
Ventilating why these niggas fail to keep up. Talking in codes just like a beeper. The smooth criminal like Lupin. I stole the show since the snot nose. Been in my own zone. Welcome to the Terror Dome.
I like that. Been in my own zone. Welcome to the Terror Zone.
I stole the show since the snot nose. Been in my own zone. Welcome to the Terror Zone, nigga. We living in different times, baby. It's different times.
This dude right here is more of a storyteller. I want to see if he tells another story. He be spitting stories, man. I like it, man. Let's go.
The Terror Dome, nigga. We living in different times, baby. It's different times. I'm living in a time where I should have died when real niggas
followers. Until then, your talent ain't shit.
I be feeling like that too, son. I be feeling like that. I be like, yo, you gotta follow the following. Yo, man, if the follower's not following, then you ain't shit.
Like, follow the following. You need to build your followers. Until then,
You need to build your following. Until then, damn, man.
ain't it. They be like, follow the following. You need to build your followers. Until then, your talent ain't shit.
Your talent ain't shit, man. Bars, man. But I don't know. I feel like that's what they're selling now and shit. But I feel like with any type of freaking music and any type of format and shit, yo, I feel like at the end of the day and shit, you're gonna have like a grasp of people that fuck with you regardless. No matter how much motherfuckers fuck with you, you're gonna be able to survive if you have people that believe in your plight and whatnot, and they rep for you. You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying. Like, I get what he's saying in the bars. Like, nowadays when it comes like to music, not even music, just every fucking thing. It's like motherfuckers worry more about the fucking the number count than the actual freaking the quality of what they're listening to. You know what I mean? And I think that narrative needs to stop along the way and shit. Cause motherfuckers pay more attention to the algorithm more than anything else. So like, I don't even think like it's a freaking person. I think it's an algorithm of a freaking program that picks something that's catchy and shit, and then it sends people the message that yo, look, if you talk about this, this is gonna get you views. You know what I mean? So everybody jumps on the freaking bandwagon and talks about this one freaking topic that makes views automatically and shit. But you're not really learning anything about that person individually and shit. You just gaining information about the topic that they're freaking talking about, which an algorithm gave them the idea to talk about. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the way of the time. It's like, yo, copy this material, copy and paste this, and you'll make a profit from it. You know what I mean? Don't go your own way, because you're not gonna get eyes on your freaking shit. But let's motherfucking go.
they be like, follow the following. You need to build your followers. Until then, your talent ain't shit. Ain't that something for you to tell God he ain't do enough? Well, making me rap was a part of his gift. And here I am, dead wrong to wanna live in the present when I should be worried about taking flicks. Picture this frame of mind that we in, where Photoshop is your friend, and if not,
yo, man, damn, God damn it, he did the Photoshop shit, yo. Oh my fucking gosh, man. When making me rap was a part of his gift.
and here I am.
And here I am, dead wrong to wanna live in the present. God damn it, I backed it up again. Fuck this. Here I am, dead wrong, living in the present.
am dead wrong to wanna live in the present when I should be worried about taking flicks.
When I should be worrying about taking flicks. All right, so he's basically talking about what the fuck is going on now and shit in general. You know what I mean? People. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen this shit so many times. It disgusts me. And it was a point where, if you guys don't know, I take pictures and I do freaking I need to do it more frequently and shit, but like I do freaking landscape photography and shit like that. You know what I mean? So and I caught myself doing it a couple of times. Like, I'll be like at the park and shit, and I'll be like, oh wow, this is a freaking beautiful view. And I won't be looking at it with my eyes. I would be looking at it like this, like, oh my gosh, yo, this is a beautiful view and shit. And I'm like this and shit, where I could actually be enjoying the view without the lens and shit. You know what I mean? Living within that freaking moment, sucking in the freaking air of that moment and everything that embodies that moment. But like me being a photographer, I'm trying to capture the moment so people can see what it's like. And that's almost like how freaking social media and freaking like things are nowadays. You know what I mean? People don't really fucking think about like somebody getting their ass whooped on the street and shit. Instead of like back in the day, somebody would come up and jump in and try to stop the fight and shit. Motherfuckers be like, no, we're not stopping this fight. We're recording this shit and we're gonna post this shit online. You know what I mean? I'm helping them motherfuckers out so people can see what the fuck is going on and whatnot. And in the same token, monetarily, I'm getting paid from my freaking content. You know what I mean? So it's like one of them shits like we don't freaking live in the present no more because we figure out like we could make money off of freaking documenting shit that's going on in the world and whatnot. This is one aspect. There's some people that's not even getting paid for this shit and they just freaking doing it because they like the shocking awe and they want to share that the shocking awe. And they want to share that with their freaking family and friends. You know what I mean? Weirdos like that, man. I don't know, man. But anyways, yo, let's go, fam.
Yeah, dead wrong to want to live in the present when I should be worried about taking flicks. Picture this frame of mind that we in where Photoshop is your friend and if
where Photoshop is your friend. Bro, man, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, this is a fact, all right? I when I got my freaking Samsung Galaxy freaking 10, right? I did not know that when I was taking a picture, that shit already had a filter on it. You know what I mean? I was gassed. I was like, damn, Jay, you looking fucking great and shit. And I was like sending people pictures and shit. And I was like, yo, man, I'm looking really tough. You know what I mean? And one day somebody freaking comment back, yo, like you using freaking filters. And I'm like, what you fucking mean I'm using filters? I ain't using no filters. This is how I look. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, bro, you using the airbrush filter, bro. I was like, yo. And then I figured it out. And I was like, yo, like these phones nowadays coming with built-in filters. You know what I mean? That you have to X out to get the person's real face. So I'm a real motherfucker and shit. I want people to actually see me for what I am and whatnot. So they're not surprised if they see me in the streets and shit. Be like, oh shit. You know, so I mean, like at the end of the day, this is definitely what's up.
Worry about taking flicks. Picture this frame of mind that we in where Photoshop is your friend and if not, you can always go to a doc and get
You talking about a doctor, man. BBW.
Picture this frame of mind that we
Big butt surgery.
wanna live in the present when I should be worried about taking flicks. Picture this frame of mind that we in where Photoshop is your friend and if not, you can always go to a doc and get it put in. I notice, but all of them likes feel like you winning. I know it. You really living your life throughout a lens, so focus. That filtering more to your skin. You feeling lesser than pretty if you don't use it.
Yo, you feeling lesser than I ain't gonna man. I don't want to freak. I'm not gonna say that shit, yo, because that's personal. I ain't gonna even say that shit. I'm not gonna put that person on blast, man. Fuck that. Let's
focus. That filtering more to your skin. You feeling lesser than pretty if you don't use it again. I get it. It's a trend. I like to call it addiction. Every morning we wake and we grab our phone for a fix and like, oh, check my mention. Scroll. What I'm missing? What? No, he didn't. She could get it. Damn. I swear we in different times. Attention worth more than money when I.
Yeah, man, when we're in different time, attention is worth more than money. Yo, man, you're right. You know what I mean? That's what freaking, I'm about to, I don't want to get, that's what all these freaking social media apps build off of. You know what I mean? Back in the days and shit, let's be honest, man. The social media is a new television. Agree or not agree? You know what I mean? Hit me up in the comment section if you understand that. You know what I mean? Back in the day, people would buy ad times and whatnot and play it on freaking TV. People would watch the freaking shit and they would go out to the stores and purchase the shit. Now, social media is a new freaking form of television. You know what I mean? You don't need to go on TV and watch anything now. You could open up your TV, you could open up your laptop, your computer, or your phone, or whatever, and you watch videos. You know what I mean? And that's where the ads are. You know what I mean? The more ads you watch, the more freaking these apps make money. You know what I mean? YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Rumble. You know what I mean? Everything is ad related and shit. You know what I mean? Once you hooked in shit, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? And that's basically what it is. All these freaking social media apps want your attention. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck if you get fat. They don't give a fuck if that it gives you free, it gets you sick and you die early. You know what I mean? They just want your attention, so the advertisement money that they get from these companies could keep on coming. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is, man. It's sad, but it's fucking true. You know what I mean? And the people that do the content and whatnot, or put content out there, they really love doing it. And the sad thing about it is they get like freaking pennies on the dollar for the shit that they do. Trust me, I know. Let's go.
She could get it, damn. I swear we in different times. Attention worth more than money when eyes can be monetized. We mentally modified. It's no.
He's saying the same shit I just fucking said.
Different times, attention worth more than money
when eyes been monetized.
We mentally modified. It's no longer dollar signs. Swear that shit blew my mind when it checked me. You verified before the pandemic.
Man, he's saying everything that I just freaking summarized and shit.
No longer dollar signs. Swear that shit blew my mind when it checked me. You verified before the pandemic. I've been social distance from media. Niggas always want followers. Where the fuck is you leading?
No, and that's what I used to freaking say back in the day. I said, like, yo, listen, if you look at social media and shit, it's the same way that I think like freaking politics divide and conquer and whatnot, yo. Social media does the same thing with the groups. Like, you know how everybody's grouped into something else and shit. So you have like all these groups and shit, and all you fed is the information that you get from the group. You know what I mean? So when you're online and shit, you getting fed a set amount of truths and whatnot that might not even be truth. It's just propaganda and things like that. You know what I mean? And when you come out into the real world and shit, and you try to freaking communicate with real freaking people that don't be online and shit, you sound like a babbling idiot. You know what I mean? But let's fucking go, fam.
I've been social distance from media. Niggas always want followers. Where the fuck is you leading us? I'm in the crib, reading books. I be on different mediums. With the wife, living life, and we ain't got no TV.
Yep. That's and I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna bun no parents that put freaking phones in front of their kids, but I do not believe in that shit, yo. My daughter did not get her first phone. My daughter didn't have access to a phone with service until she was like, I think 16, 17. Before that, nothing. You know, I seen so much freaking kids being raised by phones and shit, and I was like, yo, this is not it. You know what I mean? You need to have a certain amount of freaking I don't know, man. The brain is not fully developed yet to put a freaking phone into the hands of a freaking 1-year-old. You know what I mean? It's not a good look, bro. You know what I mean? Let's fucking go.
Reading books, I be on different mediums. With the wife, living life, and we ain't got no TV up. Nah, shit. Yeah, we got it, but why get it? It's not the price of the TV to watch it. It's too expensive.
Yep.
Read, don't just listen. Take heed to this wisdom. Niggas say time is money, but look at how niggas spend it.
Niggas say time is money, but look at how niggas spend it. Exact, bro. Man, I told y'all motherfuckers, man. If y'all, and I don't want to, the one thing I don't want to hear about this track, motherfucker, you pausing too much. Don't tell me that shit, yo. Do not fucking tell me that shit. Don't tell me. I gotta do this. Don't tell me you pausing too much. Oh, don't tell me you just lost a fucking subscriber. Don't tell if I just lost a motherfucking subscriber, you shouldn't have subscribed since the beginning. You know I was gonna talk a lot, man. Shit. And it's just it's always one person. Like, oh my freaking gosh, man, I can't believe you, man. You turned this video into a freaking movie. How dare you? You know what I mean? I'm unsubscribing. Go ahead. You know what I mean?
Just listen, take heed to this wisdom. Niggas say time is money, but look at how niggas spend it.
Yeah.
Always down to get high, but consciously setting limits.
Always concentrate. Always constantly getting high.
Time is money, but look at how niggas spend it. Always down to get high, but consciously setting limits. Feeding you through a tube. Be sure to make your subscription, nigga.
Damn, man. That freaking always freaking that's it. Always getting freaking high and always putting limits on yourselves, yo. You have the fucking time to roll up that L and get high all the time and shit, but like you always set limits for yourself, goal orientated wise. You know what I mean? You definitely need to push that narrative aside and whatnot, and get into that tunnel vision mentality and shit, and thrive in that way. If you smoking bud and whatnot, make sure you use that freaking shit as a motivation tool to get ahead. Let's motherfucking go, fam.
Be setting limits, feeding you through a tube. Be sure to make your subscription, nigga. Break free.
Break free.
Yo, check. My halo kept untainted. The devil ain't acquainted with my spirit in the faintest. That shit take constant maintenance. Don't trip, don't get too anxious. We blessed, we got spirits, angels, ancestors, and loving strangers. Protect us from every angle. Me, so God is evident. Back in my zone, I really been feeling right at home. A really good feeling indicative of my backbone. I'm standing upright, I'm shining my light. The negatives just can't latch on. I'm ready to speak on my phone, reminding me shit that I've known and maybe forgot somewhere alone. The journey aware is long, the journey I need repair. Heart on my sleeves, we stitched to wear and tear, but on me, who care? Mama told me that. Pick up your nuts and hold your sack. Looking for sympathy, gon' only hold you back. Don't hold for that. Alone, the journey aware is long, the journey I need repair. Of my backbone, I'm standing upright, I'm shining my light. The negatives just can't latch on. My
Yo, I like that. I'm watching my back. The negatives can't latch on. He's like, yo, bro, the fucking negative vibes are just not fucking sticking on. Because I'm watching my fucking back, man. Whatever fucking negative is sliding right the fuck off, because I'm not allowing that shit in my conference, bro. You know what I mean?
A really good feeling indicative of my backbone. I'm standing upright, I'm shining my light. The negatives just can't latch on. My relatives speak on my phone, reminding me.
My relatives speak on my phone. I like
my backbone, I'm standing upright, I'm shining my light. The negatives just can't latch on. My relatives speak on my phone, reminding me shit that I've known and maybe forgot somewhere alone. The journey aware is long, the journey I need repair. Heart on my sleeves, we stitched to wear and tear, but on me, who care? Mama told me that. Pick up your nuts and hold your sack. Looking for sympathy, go.
Pick up your nuts and hold your sacks. That's bars, double meaning right there.
To wear and tear, but on me, who care? Mama told me that. Pick up your nuts and hold your sack. Looking for sympathy, go only hold you back. Don't hope for that.
Looking for sympathy, you can only hold you back. Don't hope for that. Bars.
Mama told me that. Pick up your nuts and hold your sack. Looking for sympathy, go only hold you back. Don't hope for that. I can't lack. Easy street is whack. Fork in the road, we eat with that. Niggas be posing, then folding. I'm chosen. That's that. Living the moment. Take pick, flick, capture the moment. Never to get this back. Long you want this, get it in moments. I want that. Happiness is elusive. For the niggas that wanna pursue, the truth is your effort is useless. Can't find what you never lost. Can't buy if it doesn't cost, and it doesn't cost. Clear my mind, see what a great.
Can't buy if it doesn't cost. I like that.
I want that. Happiness is elusive. For the niggas.
Happiness is
Never
elusive.
to get this back. Long you want this, get it in moments. I want that. Happiness is elusive. For the niggas that wanna pursue, the truth is.
Happiness is elusive for the niggas that want to freaking. Shit, my man is going in on this jump right here, yo, man. This guy right here is the freaking. This guy is right here is a freaking spiritual motherfucker, bro. He goes in depth with the freaking bars, man.
Want this, get it in moments. I want that. Happiness is elusive. For the niggas that wanna pursue, the truth is your effort is useless. Can't find what you never lost. Can't buy if it doesn't cost, and it doesn't cost. Clear my mind, see what a great divine left off. Losing the time when I drift off. Peace.
Hey. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Yo, man, come on, guys. Damn, that shit was bars right there, man. I know you guys felt that energy, bro. I know you guys felt that energy, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you. This track right here was definitely on point, man. Shout out to freaking Coast, Contra. You know what I mean? Every time I freaking hit their freestyles and whatnot, it rides off for like ever. You know what I mean? And I respect the vibes and whatnot. I hope you guys respect the vibes. If you guys want more tracks from me, of course, Coast, Contra, or any other type of fret tracks, you already know what to do.